Good morning, class. This is Mr. McCarthy, and in today's tutorial, we are going to be focusing on background images for your WordPress website. Okay, so let me just show you a few things that I've been doing here. Uh, First of all, we're going to go into theme options. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're going to go into Appearance, Customize, and then right here, for background colors on website, you can see I have black, and this is the black that's showing up here. Background images. Okay, so no images selected. We don't have an image as a background right now. But if we wanted to put one in, which we're going to play with a little bit today, we're going to do this. We're going to select image. Now what I've been doing is I've been experimenting a little bit here this morning to figure out the size of the background image. So let me just show you what I've discovered here. If I choose this red, happens to be 1024 by 1024. I go ahead and put that in. Notice what happens. It fills the entire space. But this is how it does it. It does it by tiling. So if I were to select no repeat, we actually see the full size of the image. And unfortunately, for this particular WordPress theme, that is the largest size of the image that can go as a background. So there's a couple of things I could do. One of the things I could do is I could center the image. And in doing so, we do get a border on both the left and the right side of the main slider image. Or we could tile. We could tile full. We could tile horizontally. We could tile vertically. Okay? But there's no real need to use a color as background, as an image. You can just go up here, select um, your color here. Okay, so let's try something else. I'm going to remove that image. I'm going to select a new image. There's a photo of the Golden Gate Bridge. It's 1024 by 576, and we'll get a better idea as to how images show up. Now here is what the tiling is. Again, we're tiling vertically here, so they're just stacking on top of one another. If we go no repeat, that's what we get. Okay, so the width is limited in all respects to what you see here. So again, if I tile, it fills the space, but we see the borders of the image, and then the image repeats, and it doesn't provide that full single image background that many of you may be interested in. I know I would be interested in that. I am interested in that. I mean, let's be honest. Okay, so let's see if we can do something else. I'm going to go ahead and remove that. And what we're going to do now is we're going to actually try and take advantage of the tiling and see if we can use a tile to fill the whole space and make it look like a single image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this and choose that image and take a look at that. Because it does tile, it looks as if it fills the space like tiles would look on a linoleum floor or something. But here's the deal. You can still see the borders. So if this image were crafted a little bit more specifically to the notion that these images would be used as tiles, perhaps we could get a repeating pattern and not see the borders of the image. Okay, so in this case, this particular image is not ideal for tiling simply because even though it looks like it connects here, it definitely does not connect on the bottom. Make sense? Alright, so let's do this. I found another image, and this is the image here. We'll choose that. Take a look at this image. I mean, you can barely see a line there. This image was constructed for the purposes of tiling to make it look like a weave. And essentially that is what's happening. Not only is there a weave represented within the image, but the individual tiles weave together to make it look like a single image in the background. Okay, so for those of you who are interested in that kind of a look, and you can see with this black and gray combination of the image, my white words stand out and are easy to read. Okay, so let me show you how to go about this if you're interested in selecting a tile. So I'm going to go over here to background images, and what I've selected is background images for tile website. And then you can see what's come up. You can tell by this one there's a good chance that that's going to tile correctly because we have just the repeating pattern of squares there. I'd be interested to know if this wallpaper look here would tile. This one looks like it would work out real well. And then that's kind of a neat little pattern. I'm going to try that. So I'm going to go ahead and view image. Go ahead and pull that into Photoshop. I'm going to save as. And I'm going to just put that on my desktop, and I'm going to leave it at tile 7. Go ahead and save. Alright, now I'm coming back to my website. Here we are at Customize again. I'm going to select image. Instead of selecting from my media library, the images that I've uploaded already, I'm going to go ahead and select from my desktop. There it is. So I'm going to choose that image and we'll see what it looks like. All right, wow. Whoever designed this designed a relatively attractive image. Okay, and again, if you look real close, you can see lines that divide, but that is not the fault of the image. It appears to be some sort of a small border going around this area of the website, something we could perhaps fix in the future. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to go ahead and select some sort of an image and tile it. See what it looks like tiled vertically. Okay, there you go. You see the size? All right. Okay, give it a go. This is Mr. McCarthy signing off.